Forza Horizon 5, a dying masterpiece. Now, before I get on ranting about Forza Horizon 5, I think I should give you some context to my stance on the game. I love it. I have over 550 hours in the game and play almost every day. I've done almost every single race and missions and have accumulated almost 600 cars. Now to my main point, a dying masterpiece. Forza Horizon 5, on paper, is perfect. It has cities for tight driving maneuvering, a long highway that's perfect for speeding, a massive map with wide roads and traffic cars that hit you when you go around turns, beautiful scenery and graphics, hundreds of cars, incredible physics, modeling, landmarks, and a lot of other stuff, fine details. Not going to get all into that. The game has everything a racing game needs and so much more. So why is it dying? Well, it's hard to say, but it's a fact that over the couple years it's been out, the player rate has been going down badly, with people leaving the game and Forza Horizon 6 out of sight for a good while because I keep making motorsports game, which suck. It's sad that people are leaving, and main reason why is that to some people the game just gets boring. Yeah, I love the game and I never really get, planned about it. It's a good game. I play almost every day, like I said. But when you're in the end game, like I am, and you have 600 cars and there's a lot to choose from, you're only really going to choose your favorite 20 or 30, maybe 40 cars that you're going to drive or mess around with. And most of them, they're going to be the best ones. And that makes the game pretty repetitive. Also, the grind for cars, and the grind for difficult ones are the ones you like for like movies and stuff. Like the Torino, or GTRs, or the DeLorean. I bought a Nissan GTR 2020 for 20 million credits, which is the maximum amount you can buy something in on the online auction house. 20 million credits. Buying every single house in the game costs 10 million credits. And also, I bought the Toyota Torino because it's the initial D car, so might as well buy it. And I bought that for 7 million credits. The car isn't even worth it. It's a D-class car. It's the slowest in the game. And it's horrible. The car is D-class. It's the lowest rating class. And also, if you tune it to be a drift car, it's not even that good, to be honest. I mean, the cover car for the game, the Mercedes AMG 1, is 2.2 million, or somewhere around that. 5 million credits cheaper. And it's on the game's cover. Also, the Forza map sounds perfect. It's big, it has rainforest, a mountain, cornfield, beaches, waterfalls, cities, desert, dunes, jumping, everything you can imagine and more. Places for rallying, places for street racing, places for everything you want. But it's more like a jumbled mess of everything. There's random pyramids in the middle of a cornfield, and right in sight there's a mountain, and you can see the random city on a random hill, and a massive city stadium right next to a highway. It's just all bundled together weirdly. It's not integrated into the map. Like other Forza games, the whole map was built around everything. Now it seems like everything was built around the map. I don't know how I'm talking about, but it's just wild because you can go from a high city mountain, you can go from a high volcano mountaintop and drive right into a random city, into a cornfield, into a pit. I don't know. It's crazy. Everything is just bundled together in one weird, non-integrated bundle of Legos. It's weird. I do like the map though, but you know, they just need to switch it around a bit more. The whole map seems dry, but it's based off Mexico, so what can you really complain about being dry? But I mean, it's like the city in it. There's 3 cities, but there's one main one, and it just feels like someone took a city model and just copy and paste it onto one of the random hills in Forza. It's not really integrated at all. It's a good map. It's pretty, you know, there's lots of lights and cars that come out of nowhere and hit you. I hate the cars in the game. I'm joking. Finally, like, the car variety in the game is just way too overwhelming. Yeah, you can race any car imaginable, you know, Volkswagen, SUVs, Mercedes, semi-trucks, SLS, you know, every car you can think of, hypercars, low cars, a set of BMWs, 3-wheelers, but are you really gonna race in a 3-wheeler super van rather than, you know, like an Aston Martin Vantage or like an AMG 1 or whatever hypercar you can imagine, because there's a lot. Because in reality, the only cars people are really going to use are the exclusive ones, or the really, really good ones, or the ones that they just like the most because they look the best. That limits the cars from 800 to 30 or 40, maybe even 20. Sometimes people only use like 5 of the cars that they like and just discard the rest as ownership, you know? And I mean, I don't blame the Forza creators. They could have seen this, you know, they want to add as many cars as possible, add so many opportunities, and it is, but just like opportunities in real life, you know, with how many jobs you can have, it's overwhelming to pick one or a few. It's like if you were given like a massive box of chocolate, like a mile long, and told to pick one that's your favorite, you know, it's hard to choose. But you know, that's really it. I mean, Forza Horizon 5 is an amazing game. It's amazing. I love the game so much, and I praise it to this day. And yeah, I found out, like, if you really just, you know, relish the cars that you like, drive around the map, maybe turn on Spotify and chill out, you know, drive, like, you know, just try different things in the game, man. You just gotta try different things. Redo races that you didn't beat or win the first try. Try unbeatable mode. Do every race on unbeatable mode. Try to be the best that you can. Do rivals. They have so much content in the game you could do. It's just that it all involves driving, so people find it a bit boring. But I don't. I find it pretty fun. But I mean, for me, even still, it still can get boring, but I still want to play the next day, because it's fun. But if you just do that, you know, just relish what you have, chill out in the game, enjoy the time you spend in it, then you have hours and hours, hundreds of hours of content to supply you with. But that's just my opinion. See you later. Also, I'm sick. I know I sound weird.